Other boy reaction. Hey guys, Other boy reactions here. Alright, so we're getting back into Doctor Who. This is gonna be the first of those Doctor Who specials that follow, season 4. So this is Doctor Who, The Next Doctor.
Year of our Lord, 1851, sir.
Right. Nice year. Bit dull.
A bit dull. What the hell is that?
Whatever's behind that door, I think you should get out of here. Oh, no, I'm standing right here.
I'm not talking to you.
Stupid! Who are you?
I'm the doctor.
Doctor Who?
Just the doctor.
Oh my god.
The two of you?
Hold on, who are you?
I'm the Doctor. Simply
The
the
Doctor.
Doctor. The one, the only,
What?
and the best. Rosita, give me the sonic screwdriver.
Another incarnation of it?
Quickly, get back to the TARDIS.
What the hell? Oh my god. Shouldn't you be able to recognize yourself? Oh yes, thank you. Somebody came prepared. Oh my god. How about a thank you to Rosita?
So funny.
Right.
You're mad. Both of you. You could have got killed.
But evidently we did not. Oh, I should introduce Rosita, my faithful companion, always telling me off.
What I do, don't I? Rosita. Good name. Hello, Rosita.
What time period is
Now I'll
she
have to go
from?
and dismantle the traps.
At the court of the Cyber King, the Cyber King will rise.
The Cyber King will rise. Indeed. How like a man.
Is that your sonic screwdriver?
Right.
I'd be lost without it.
It's so old.
That's a screwdriver.
Right.
The memories of a Time Lord can be contained within a watch.
But he still remembers that he's a Time Lord though. It's not exactly the same.
Oh,
Really? Really?
Decoration.
yeah. Anyway,
Maybe he has something else.
Yeah.
this seems like a disc, cyber disc. Why would the Cybermen need something so simple? Who are you? Friend. I swear. I beg you, John. Help me.
Yes! Yes! And defeat the Cybermen. Oh, yes!
It's Miss Hartigan, isn't it?
Oh, you noticed. Man that is born of woman hath but a short time to live. Although I've got some friends who might disagree with that. Would you like to meet
God.
them?
What manner of men are they?
Cybermen.
Cybermen. What is that? Oh my god. Wow. Oh, there's more than one of those things.
Monstrous witch.
Merry Christmas to you too.
But why are we spared? What do you need us for?
Your children.
Oh shit.
Funny, now I think of it, but in all these years, not one of you has asked my first name. It's Mercy.
How did you two meet then?
Right.
He saved my life. Can you help him, sir? He has such terrible dreams.
Oh god.
By
What does it look
transport
like?
through time and space.
What? What?
TARDIS.
You've got a...
Balloon? Why?
TARDIS. TARDIS. It
No.
stands for Tethered Aerial Release, Developed in Style. Do you see?
What the
Good work,
fuck?
Jed.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Who are you? And who is Jed?
Quite a bit of money.
He's probably not even
One
the
day I will
doctor.
ascend. One day soon.
He just thinks he's the doctor.
The perfect escape. Do you ever wonder what you're escaping from?
Turn right,
Oh.
turn left.
You became the Doctor
What?
because the info stamp you picked up was a book about one particular man.
Oh wow, those are all
Daleks inside the void, I'd say.
from
But it's
Classic
everything
Who?
you could want to know about the Doctor.
Oh wow. Ah! Christopher Eccleston! Is he there? There he is.
Time Lord, TARDIS, enemy of the Cybermen.
Oh!
They killed my wife.
But where are they going?
They all need a good whipping, if you ask me. There's tons of them. I've just seen another lot coming down from the Ingleby Workhouse down Broadback Lane. Where's that?
This way.
He needs to be your new companion.
No one's ever been able to change my mind. The Cybermen offered me the one thing I wanted. Liberation.
Who
Wow.
are ya?
You can be quiet. I doubt he paid you to talk.
Oh my
More
god.
importantly, who are you, sir, with such intimate knowledge of my companions?
I'm the Doctor.
You are the Doctor.
Hello.
You will
Hello.
be deleted.
At your service, Doctor.
Shades! Shades!
Shades, ew.
One last thing.
Those things are scary. Ah! Yes!
I completely disapprove. Come on.
Oh, please.
Your work is done. Now let the new industrial revolution begin.
Oh my
I want
god.
to see you work.
Child labor. You think they won't turn on you, honey?
The chair you designate as throne is not intended for me.
No, now just. I think if you remember correctly, you said I was to be heralded.
All hail
Yeah,
the
as the Cyber King.
This is your liberation.
Oh my
What
god!
do you know, Pity?
Oh my god. No. Correct. Ah! Ew.
That is incorrect. Glorious is an emotional response.
Exactly. There is so much joy in this machine.
Joy is not acceptable.
The might of your technology combined with my own imagination. Yes.
Yes.
Logic and strength combined with fury and passion.
Diagnosis system failure. You will be removed from the processor.
What's she gonna do? Does she have any powers? Oh! Okay.
Whoa! What the hell's happening? It's out of control. It's accelerating. 96%, 97.
When it reaches 100,
It's out
what
of
about the
control.
children?
They're disposable.
That's what people say about women. The kid probably died too. Still alive?
They took my son. No wonder my mind escaped those damn Cybermen. They
So
took
go
my
up there! Go up there! Oh. Damn, that was close.
Now run! Quickly!
Rosita, you better not die. Oh shit, is it a giant Cyberman? Oh my god! Oh my god.
Why do they not rejoice?
Because they don't want to be killed! They don't want to be converted! Why do they not rejoice?
Then behold my power.
My god. Like Power Rangers.
Never flown one of these before. No, never. Can I have my money now?
Oh, get on with it.
Yet another man come to assert himself against me in the night.
Miss Hartigan?
In the night,
I'm
damn.
offering you a choice. I can use that device to find you a home, with no people to convert, but a new world.
Then she won't have
where
any
you can live out
power.
your mechanical life in peace.
I have the
No.
world below. And it is
Right.
abundant, with so many minds ready to become extensions of me. Destroy him!
You make me into this. But look at what you've become.
Oh my god! What's that? What did he do? He send it back to the void or something?
I'd say he used that dimension vault to transfer the wreckage of the Cyber King into the time vortex, there to be harmlessly disintegrated. I've picked up a lot. But not once, no sir, not once, not ever, has he ever been thanked. Bravo, sir! Bravo! We thought we might all dine together at the Traveller's Halt.
You can't stay for a little bit? My god.
Like I said, you know me.
That's so annoying. You can't stay for like one night? Like,
I don't
god.
think anyone does. Well, this is nonsense.
Well, that's one word for it.
Complete and utter wonderful nonsense. All those facts and figures I saw of the Doctor's life, you were never alone. All those bright and shining companions.
All
Not
gone.
anymore.
No.
Might I ask why not?
They leave. Because they should, or they find someone else. And some of them
Get their minds wiped.
forget me.
Oh, god,
I
Donna.
suppose in the end, they break my heart.
You break theirs too.
If anyone had to be the doctor, I'm glad it was you.
The feast awaits. Come with me. Walk this way.
I certainly will.
Good.
Merry Christmas,
God.
Peter Jackson.
You should be experiencing life. Well, that was a good one. 10 times better than Voyage of the Damned. I really like the idea of Miss Hartigan, this woman who is, you know, fed up with being treated as inferior to men, looked down on by men, assaulted by men. She said she basically, you know, that men would assert themselves on her, you know, in the night. So they still didn't really say how she met the Cybermen. I wish they had explored that, because, like, why? I mean, a woman in her time period, why would she just accept, you know, but I guess she's supposed to be a woman with an exception. She's a human with an exceptional mind. And so, but it also, her circumstances and the way society was back then drove her to, you know, have this thirst for power. Like, when you're someone who feels powerless, you're gonna seek out power and you're gonna go overboard. And that's exactly what she did, but it made for a fascinating character. You know, she was so desperate to be respected, because she had no respect from any men. I wish we could have seen how her life was before she became that way, but I know they didn't have time. I thought she was more interesting than David Morrissey's character. Like, I could kind of care less about David Morrissey's character. I mean, he was mildly interesting because we didn't know if he was the actual doctor or not, but I just found her so much more interesting. I wanted to know more about her. It would have been interesting if we could have seen that change of how she met the Cybermen and how she became that way. And to see her being mistreated by men, and so that, like, we had, like, more of a reason. Like, I almost wanted to sympathize more with her. I already did, because I understand what she means when she, you know, I understand how she feels, where she just feels like not respected because she's a woman. I love that red dress and that red umbrella. And she just walked up to all those men at the funeral, and they're like, "You can't be here. Like, you're a woman." And, like, a woman can't even go to a funeral. Like, oh my God. That's enough to drive any woman, like, insane. Like, you're just not allowed to do anything. You're not allowed to be a person. So she turns to, you know, beings that are more than human, that are, you know, powerful. She turned to someone who's powerful. And, but it was very interesting and ironic how, you know, she still put her trust in cyber men. They're men, and they lied to her. It's like, you know, even in that form, men still lied. She's probably been lied to her whole life by men, and she was still, even though she's felt trapped probably her whole life and, you know, subjugated, it has still happened to her because she was forced into becoming the Cyber King. But then once she got what she wanted, she got that power. It didn't turn out the way that, you know, she had hoped, and I thought that was very interesting. I like how she, you know, once she became Cyber King, you know, she realized that in order to be, like, all powerful, you have to have emotion and passion and fury, like she said. That makes you stronger. I like, you know, that Jackson Lake had Rosita and that he saved her. I still feel that her outfit was, like, from a different time period. I feel like, I mean, I guess that could have been what lower class women wore back then. But it didn't seem, I mean, it was in the middle of winter. That didn't make any sense to me. It was the middle of winter. She's wearing, like, a cut-off top, peasant top. It looked like she was from the Renaissance time. Yeah, first of all, it looked like she was from the Renaissance. Second of all, it was winter. Why didn't she have a coat? That didn't make any sense. She had a perm, which which they didn't have back then. Like, that didn't make any sense. But, that's nitpicking. I'm sure no one else is even going to care about that. I like that, she had, she was brave and she really helped them out. But her character didn't really make any sense. But she was fun. And then, like, the whole thing where Jackson Lake wasn't even the doctor. I mean, it was kind of a letdown. He was just this regular guy who got, what are those things even for? What are those info stamps even for? And where did he find them? They never said. I don't understand that. But he wasn't the doctor. But he, it was interesting that he had, it was a combination of the info stamp and he was also going through major PTSD and trauma. So it caused him to lose his memory because, his mind was retreating from what had just happened. He had lost his wife, and his son was taken. So it's basically like the end of the world, the equivalent of the end of the world. And so he wanted to become someone else. So, excuse me. So that was interesting. Interesting that, Miss Hartigan, it's almost like because she's been so mistreated by men, that cycle just continues. Like, when people are mistreated and abused, they just mistreat and abuse other people. So Miss Hartigan, was treated badly by men, and so now she's turning around and treating not only men bad, but children. Like, you're supposed to be better. But she turned out to be just as bad, if not worse. So, like, she's using children as, child labor. So, I mean, it just, it really, I saw it as a commentary on people who are abused, abuse others. And, people without power, become bullies. Like, bullies are always people who feel powerless. And so, I mean, it makes for a fascinating villain. We haven't really had... I mean, we've had a few female villains, but I feel like she stands out because, she was a, pretty good actress, and I just like seeing her, that picture of her in that red dress. Like, she just stands out in the white snow and surrounded by all these men in black, and it was just a great visual. And then she's going up against the doctor, who is yet another man who is trying to control her. But in this case, like, she needs to be controlled because she's hurting people, she's killing people. I thought it was interesting when the doctor was looking at like it was, I guess it was the cyber network or whatever, when he was talking to Jackson Lake, and he said, "Oh, it's changing," and then he said, "It's out of control," and I said, I feel like that's what men say about women all the time when they try to like, whenever a woman like has an opinion or disagrees with a man, or speaks her own mind, men always try to control them by saying, "Oh, you're out of control, you're hysterical." Like, and so I feel like, but in this case, she actually was out of control because she's trying to hurt people. But it was a very interesting episode. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing this woman literally control all these men. Like, she could tell them to turn right, turn left. She must have felt so powerful doing that. But it went to her head. Like power does. Power corrupts. Absolutely. It was interesting to see David Morrissey again. I've seen him in, as the governor in Walking Dead, and I've seen him in that terrible sequel to Basic Instinct. It was interesting to see him as a good guy. I wasn't used to that. Those Cybermen pets we've never seen before. I've never seen before. The shades. What the hell is that? It's like a cyber Wookiee. A cyber... I don't know what it is. Like a cyber dog. It's very interesting. Those are kind of scarier than the Cybermen. But yeah, overall I enjoyed this episode. It was different not to have a companion. For most of, the first half of the episode, the Doctor was kind of the companion to Jackson Lake. And then I guess once he got his memory back, Jackson Lake and Rosita became the companions. And Jed a little bit too. Jed helped out. I mean, why can't you take Jed? But yeah, I enjoyed it. If you did too, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye. I can't tell you more than me.